As you know, I've done some challenges in my time, but today is the peer resistance of challenges for Mr. Pritchard. I'm at the Harwick in Abergavenny, voted in the top 50 gastropubs in the UK. It's ran and owned by Stephen Terry, who's had a few Michelin stars in the past. Whew, no stress. Here's the idea. I'm in there cooking in his kitchen for lunchtime service. And as soon as lunch service is done, he is then going to cook me a vegan meal, and I'm going to cook him a vegan meal. But he's going to be watching over me whilst I'm cooking it. The last time I was in a professional kitchen was when I left college at 21. Anyway, that's the talking. Chef's hat on. Let's get in the kitchen and start cooking. Steve, what's happening? All right, bud?
Oh my God, how are you?
Yeah, good. I got a brand new chopper. I'm ready to rock. I'm in the kitchen. Stephen Terry's turned up. Where's your hat, Chef?
What's that?
Where's your hat?
This is my hat. I don't wear my hat in the kitchen.
What are we doing?
Right, you'll like this.
I've got this thing with prep. I find it very therapeutic. If somebody told me there's a box of carrots there, you need to julienne cut them all, I'd be happy as a pig in shit.
Seen this before?
I haven't, no. It looks, what's it called?
It's called a puntarella. So this has come from Puglia. So basically, this is like part of the chicory family. Chicories are quite bitter, but it's one of the nicest things, I tell you.
I was going to say, is it bitter?
You need to take the outside leaves off. So we keep these.
What would you use with those outside leaves?
Right, what we do with those, boil them, and then we chop it, and then we mix it with anchovy, chili, and garlic. Amazing. Just really, you put it on toast, you put it in sauces, you just season things with it. Right, so this is the heart of it. You just sort of shred it quite finely, so it comes out like that.
Can I have a taste of that?
Yeah, go for it.
Oh, yeah, that's got a little bit of bitter kick in it.
Yeah, no, I love it. So if you can do some of this, and
Yeah.
I'm gonna get some prep done for my dish that I'm gonna do for you later.
It's nice little, it is bitter, mind, but I like to taste it in the salad. I like the look of it. It's like little asparaguses. Well, not little asparaguses, big asparaguses. New knife is working a treat. Come on, chameleon. You come and go. You come and go. Come and left. Table 34. Shift your fucking asses, chefs. I'm completely out of my comfort zone. So I enjoy doing it because the pressure's on. What would you say your cooking style is?
Oh gosh.
Or where'd you get your inspiration from for your kind of cooking?
I mean, the inspiration comes from the ingredients. So what's seasonal now? But you know, I've never really been exposed to Asian cooking and sort of African Asian sort of. So I'm not influenced by that. I like eating it.
Yeah,
you know, occasionally.
I love my Thai food.
Yeah.
You like it, Sally?
Yeah, I love it.
Yeah.
I love it. Absolutely love it. I love the philosophy. I love the ingredients. And that's another thing that's always mad. You think about citrus fruits. You think, it's a summer thing, but the citrus season is now. You know, we've got amazing leafy lemon. Let me go and grab a lemon. I'll show you.
Thursday work, no, chef?
So these are
Whoa, look at that.
leafy. They've got spikes on the stabs or something.
What, these local?
Yeah,
No.
from Bramall. No, I'm joking. Local. Yeah. It's sharp, but it's not like.
No, that's fucking lovely.
That is nice, quite pleasant.
Whoa.
Nice, isn't it?
The main thing is the challenge between me and Stephen cooking vegan dishes each. The more I think about it, the more I stand to shit myself. On the pass, 2 cauliflower soup, 2 turkey pies, chef. Oui. I'll have a coffee, please. Flat white. Preparation is always key. Once you're prepped and everything's ready to go, when it comes to making the dish, everything's easy. I'm gonna make an exotic mushroom. I say an exotic, sounds really posh, doesn't it? Exotic or posh, whatever you want to use, shepherd's pie. So I went and bought myself some exotic mushrooms, shiitake, forestry mushrooms, and king oyster mushrooms. So there's 3 good, different mushrooms to go in there. I'm going to be using dairy-free spread. The wine, I actually had a bottle of it last night and woke up this morning with a massive hangover. Shallots, I just like shallots. They're much better than onions. Thyme. Potatoes for my mash. And of course my stock, which I did yesterday. It's just so much better. Yeah, it's a pain in the ass, it takes a long time, but it's just so much better than buying it. So that's me. Here's my coffee.
That's the first thing about food. You know, it's got to look good enough to eat. Yeah. You know, and I think we both achieved that today.
Right, let's go into the restaurant and do some tasting. Testing time, chef.
Hey. Oh.
Before we go any further,
I think we've had a glass of wine, don't you?
I'll be honest, I absolutely shit myself in there then cooking.
Really? You did really well. Very confident.
Thank you very much.
Cheers, buddy.
Cheers.
Good health. Right.
Let's tuck in.
That's delicious.
I'm liking these deep fried.
Artichokes.
Yeah, they're good.
I love them. Nothing's trying to be a substitute for a burger or something or whatever. It's just they're just veggies, and just
Celebrating the veg.
What's the glaze you put in this?
Vegan butter and brown sugar.
Oh, delicious. If I just ate that and you didn't tell me what it was, normally if I had a shepherd's pie or a cottage pie, to me there's meat in it. Because it's got the textures of the mushrooms, which have got decent texture, I wouldn't be thinking, it's nothing. It's just like normal.
I'm stoked, man.
It's good. It's been good having.
Give me marks out of 10, Steve.
10.
10.
I'll take my half to you.
Wow, what?
No, 10. Without a doubt.
I'm going to go home tonight and I'm going to absolutely smash.
You slotted into our little crazy little world very easily, blended in. You've come into our environment with your ingredients and you've cooked it separately from scratch. It's a fantastic dish. You've worked with us. You've done service with us. It's been a great day. We've had fun, and I think you've had some fun.
Oh, I've absolutely loved it. But thank you for letting me go in the kitchen with your team.
Oh, it's a pleasure. Like I said to previously, veganism is something that isn't going away. It's only something that's going to sort of, it's gathering momentum, and it's something that all chefs need to embrace in some way or another. You can't hide away from it. It's there and it's here to stay. So you need to embrace it. If you want to do it in its entirety and have a vegan restaurant, best of luck to anybody. Me, it'll always be part of what we do because we're always going to be cooking proteins and fish and meat and et cetera, et cetera. But
are you going to be looking at putting more vegan dishes on the menu?
Yeah, well, adapting things as well, like that cauliflower soup.
Yeah,
that was never vegan before. It was just vegetarian. But now all we've had to do is substitute a bit of dairy, milk, for some oat milk, and that's now vegan. That wasn't difficult.
No.
So things like that. It's a mental attitude. It's about just adjusting the way you look at things and the way you think about things. It's not difficult. Most chefs, what you say about vegetarians, 10 years ago, they'll turn their nose up and it's like, well, half of what you cook already is vegetarian. Yeah. You've got to keep your options open. At the end of the day, the customer base is growing in veganism, and they might not be full-time vegans, but people want to try it. They want to see what it's all about. For us, it's definitely will always be part of what we do.
Thank you very much
Pleasure.
for today. It's been an amazing experience. Yeah, I'm going to get stuck into this lovely meteors. That was absolutely brilliant. I really enjoyed that. And I really mean that. It was just good to be in a professional kitchen like Stephen Terry's and just take it all in. Just watch his chefs, watch his staff, just going around doing their thing, asking them for tips. All right, it's not a fully vegan restaurant, but Stephen Terry's a good laugh. I had a good laugh with him. Staff's a good laugh, so it was far from boring in the kitchen. I knew the time was coming where I had to cook my dish. My anxiety was starting to go through the roof, and I had to keep telling myself, calm down, you'll be all right. It was nerve-wracking, which is the whole point of the challenge, I suppose. It's nothing like that should be easy. Stephen Terry's there watching me cooking, and they're just like, what the fuck am I doing? What the fuck am I doing here? And he's looking at me cooking. But he was cool. And I just really wanted to know really what his honest feedback was about my dish. And when he said he gave me 10 out of 10, I almost shit my knickers. I was trying to be all cool. Oh yeah, man, wicked, cheers, high five. But the back of my head was going, oh girl, just got 10 out of 10 from a fucking guy who earned 2 stars. It was about the experience for me. I just enjoyed cooking. I enjoyed being in the kitchen. I find it therapeutic, and it makes me happy. I'm gonna go home tonight now, and I'm gonna sit there, relax, knowing that I've had a good day. Toodle pip.
We need to swap books.
That's what I was gonna do.
Sorry about that. I need to get a copy of mine.
You signing for your chef?
Okay, right. Yeah, I'm with the PH, so I got it right there.
Rock out with your veg jokes.
Oh, mate, thank you.
No worries. Cheers. Thank you.
That's awesome.
Where's mine in?
I get on now.
To Pritch, you're a better chef than Jamie Oliver and Gordon Ramsay. Lots of love, Stephen.
The coolest vegan I know.
Hey, move!
That's a compliment.
Fucking vegans, get out of my kitchen. Cheers, chef.
Pleasure, mate. Pleasure.
Happy days. Yeah.